What is Boris Johnson's next move or move? Is this posturing or what?
Yeah, well, it looks like it might be some posturing, maybe a little bit of a game of chicken. But as you note, negotiations have indeed stalled, some would say broken down. The Prime Minister announced Friday that he will focus now on preparations to leave the EU's single market and customs union at the end of the year without a trade deal, although he said he's still open to talks if the bloc changes its stance. But there's a big obstacle there. There's really been a lack of trust now. The trust is badly damaged by Johnson's UK internal market bill, which basically rewrites parts of the Brexit deal, the withdrawal deal that he struck last year with the EU. And the EU is now taking legal action against the UK, European leaders saying that Johnson needs to drop those controversial clauses related to trade with Northern Ireland as the price of any wider accord. The Prime Minister has refused so far, but his hand may be forced because members of the House of Lords are going to remove the clauses that would breach international law, and that bill will begin its progress through the House of Lords today.
So what is the likelihood of these new talks taking place?
Well, it's really hard. It's hard to gauge, Heidi. Basically, there's always, a bit of a room, and we've seen both sides say the door is open. But again, because that trust has been damaged, there's not a whole lot in it at this point for the EU, for those negotiators to give in to Boris Johnson. He's going to have to come up with something. Now, Michael Gove, his cabinet office minister, over the weekend said the door was still ajar for talks, but even he was less hopeful than he had been in recent weeks that a new trade deal would be reached. And they really need to nail this down in the next few weeks if they are going to be able to come up with something. Or really, Boris Johnson probably will be very seriously looking at how to leave the EU at the end of the year. I know we've said this before for about the past 4 years, but it is looking like that.